Okay, here we have one TLR camera. Okay, this is something not very common. Japanese camera made by Kowa. So this is the Kalloflex. Okay, it's kinda weird, really. Why? Because they have the focus and the winding in the same knob, in the same place, on the right side of the camera. Okay. Boom. Yeah, it's quite strange, this camera overall. Kowa usually is making a lot of left-hand screws. Okay. And yeah, you have to guess which one is one and not break anyone in the process. Okay, so the camera, how it was. The mirror was quite fine. I just washed it. It's still usable. Not a particular thing of this camera. The screen is just a lens. Okay, this has the matte side, and here you put. It's quite brilliant, corner to corner. Now maybe you have reflections. You have a sunny day, but overall it is quite good. It's the same kind of Ecoflex from Size Icon has. Okay, in this camera you can remove everything in the Kogo way. I mean, rollers, you have these small screws and you can remove them if needed. There is no way to adjust the height of the rollers. Usually the cameras they have this system to adjust the height so the field doesn't touch when it doesn't have to touch, but it seems everything is fine. So if you want this camera, okay, Kalloflex, first thing, the service of this camera is mental. It is, I mean, really expensive because basically you have to do it everything, and one thing you are gonna find is that the skin is gonna be spoiled completely. Okay, there's no way to remove this one without just breaking it apart. So you have to keep in mind that you have to buy a replacement. You have to make one of your own. The shutter and everything is quite pretty straight. I will have it done later. If I can, I will show you. This is just the skeleton, I mean the chassis of the camera. I didn't have to remove the counter, which is here the counter. You can see it from above because it is working. There was no need for doing it. The rest, yeah, I took it apart. Here, light seal, okay. So, focusing system as a Kalloflex. Okay, this is an infinity stop, and this is 1 meter stop. This is the knob for focusing. There is something weird in this camera. Why this? Have here one plate, one spring, pressing the central axis for the focusing. I just put it back. I didn't feel much resistance as it was before. Everything was cleaned and put new grease on everything. There is no adjustment as Rolly has for this small spring that it is used for when you focus forward. Pushes the cam. Okay, there's no way to adjust that. So I don't know what is going to happen if, okay, when I have finished it, I will see if I need to make an adjustment or whatever. This is the first time I do this camera. I had this camera, I bought it for myself maybe 6 months ago. I started to do everything. I left this mounted completely in the second desk, and now as a personal project I'm just doing it before starting clients' cameras. So this is my own. Good, I don't need mirror. Probably I will need a skin, but let's see. Okay, so the particular thing of the focus and the winding is in the same side. Okay, this is already finished. Okay, it goes here. Tac, 4 screws. Oh, before that, I will grease this later when I start to mounting. These pivots are like this. This arm here is for cocking the shutter. This one goes this. Tac, 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 tac. It should go like this. This goes here in the middle because it's gonna push the cocking lever on the shutter. Okay, so far there is no need. This is screw, left-handed screw. Okay, so now as you move, you are winding and you are cocking the shutter. Then you finish it, you just go back. This part stays, otherwise it will wind back, and this should fill in place. Okay, this is the position when you have the this one. The crank goes here. Okay, so this is the resting position of the camera. It doesn't bend down like Kalloflex, it's just this way. To go back, and this is the lock. Okay, basically, and then over it goes the rest of the winding system. So focus is done. Now we'll have to put the front plate and everything, which is absolutely filled in dust after several months outside. So I have to clean, put this plate here so I can focus correctly, otherwise this plate goes away. Now we put the front plate here, collimate the lens, and when everything is done in the front part, I will finish the winding part. That will be the last. Yes, usually Kowa has a lot of surprises. That's quite unexpected. Okay, this goes here for avoiding light leaks. One thing that drove me crazy completely was this. I was not able to find the screws for removing the plate. Yeah, there is no way of, because they were covered by this thing. So I was removing the skin and I saw this. It's like a rivet to me. No, it was not a rivet, you just have to fiddle here a bit and eventually it will go out and you will have access to the actual screw to take it out. Okay, so this was quite annoying. So my advice, if you buy this camera, be sure the lens is fine, the shutter works, the winding works, the counter works, and just clean the camera. Don't do anything else, just leave with it like this. Because if you tell me, Alex, I bought the Kalloflex, I like it very much, please could you have serviced? Yes, I have to buy skin, and this is gonna be this amount of money, and probably will be double all the money of the camera cost to you. So yes, a super nice camera, but for servicing it's quite a nightmare. Okay, usually Kowa's cameras are the same. You buy them cheap, and then you have to do a full CLA because otherwise camera won't work at all. This one, I hope it will go fine. This, why I opened it completely was the focusing was extremely gummy. Original grease, it was really, I don't know how to say. Gummy, sticky. Probably fresh would be good, but it took me several cleanings with benzene and acetone to have it clean and be ready for the new grease. Okay, so I will continue finishing this part. I will put the front, check the lens, parallel limbs, and everything. Okay, hopefully I will be able to do a video when I have more thing here over the camera. There's just the chassis and the focusing system. This has baffles for the light. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything odd, strange here. Yeah, GoPro cameras are quite a bit odd, but I like them a lot. Okay,